Welcome back to IDH TV. We have a very special guest joining us today, founder of the IDH himself, Dr. Aaron McCain.
How you doing, Jake?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
I'm doing better now.
Good. So tell us about what happened.
Well, on Halloween, Jake, in my home in North Minneapolis, there was a shooting. A stray bullet went through my living room window, missed me about 4 feet, and then lodged itself at headshot height, right above the living room couch in front of the TV. So that is not something I would recommend for people.
Yeah, I can imagine. What happened in the aftermath of that?
Well, the thing about me and traumatic events is I'm somebody who already has a lifetime of what they call complex post-traumatic stress disorder. So for some reason, this particular event was like the thing that kind of pushed my nervous system over the brink. So weirdly, by Thanksgiving, I had to check myself into a hospital, and then I wasn't really able to work, and I didn't really have a place to live, and so it was not a great situation to be in.
What was the worst part of the bullet coming into your house?
You know, the craziest thing is because you and the students here at the IDH for the last 3 years have done such a crazy, unprecedented job of becoming sort of like national and local leaders on digital ethics and building all these coalitions. And the real bummer was we were about to start our fundraising campaign. So the thing that was really breaking my heart was it wasn't just that like my mind snapped. It was that these employees can't get paid, all of this work is going to tank, and it was a bad situation because I did not know how we were going to possibly continue.
How was that IDH able to stay afloat through all that?
I really can't even believe that it's real because it's like an actual It's a Wonderful Life Christmas miracle. Yeah. But we basically sent out an SOS in December that was like, look, we're about to lose all these student employees and all this work, and people from all over the country and friends who I'd not seen sometimes for 20 years stepped up to kind of keep all the students funded, while actual, family members and friends, the world's greatest ex-wife, actually made sure that I was back on my feet and got a place to live. And North Central was kind enough to not fire me and get us back on our feet. And I really it's the gratitude I feel for this actually makes me tear up because I could not believe that it was real that people supported us in this dramatic way.
Yeah, huge thanks to all the friends, family, and donors that helped Dr. McCain, helped the IDH stay afloat through all that. Yeah. Now, what has the IDH been doing since then, since Christmas?
Proving that you guys don't actually need me anymore because I've been on half-time medical leave. So, but in all seriousness, what's been so amazing to me is you all kept the ball rolling with the support of these kind people. So early on, we were actually mentored by a senior producer from NPR's Marketplace because we were a runner-up in the Next Team Challenge, which is a national competition for media and journalism. You all got into South by Southwest EDU in Austin, which is like the nation's premier education and technology conference, where you all crushed it and actually talking about algorithmic discrimination in the classroom. We picked up a partnership with CIVIC Nebraska to build an after-school program on misinformation and disinformation. You all got on podcasts I can't keep up on. You kept networking with people, and you're actually in talks right now with a couple of major universities to keep this work going. So it was insane that you all proved once again why you are the national student leaders on this movement.
So what's next for the IDH?
The IDH has continued to establish themselves as the national student leaders on digital ethics. We're pursuing corporate partnerships. We're pursuing educational partnerships, other universities. But the thing that I'm most proud of you all about is this art exhibition that's going to come up next month called Bullets Shatter. We were very lucky to have a coalition of local anti-gun advocates and trauma experts, and they're all listed below, partner with us on this because the story is this. 26,000 bullets were fired in the city of Minneapolis last year. Every one of those bullets, even if it didn't hit a body and end a life, destroyed somebody's mental health and created a traumatic situation for them and their families. But the only way you can make people heal is to get their stories out. And people who are not middle-class white guys don't have the same opportunities that people like me do, although this thing almost wiped me out. So we're trying to build a permanent archive of these stories so we can sort of like shame our legislators and our local leaders to get the proper amount of trauma counseling to the groups that need it most and our neighbors that need us most here in the Twin Cities.
Aaron, incredibly glad that you were able to be here today and to be able to chat with me about this.
Yeah, thanks, Jake.
And to everyone that reached out and supported us in the past few months, we appreciate you so much, and honestly, we can't thank you enough. Remember, stay safe, and the fight is not over.